Ready?
Yes.
Let's do this, man. It's gonna be fun. Alright, dude. Ready? What's up, beautiful people of the universe? I am here with Salsavalentino. He just dropped a new album, Love Sick Senpai, recently. It is on Spotify, and I heard it. Super refreshing, super diverse. Salsavalentino.
Before we start, we should say it's around 11 in the morning, so what we do for you people is all love. So
yeah, you're right. Not a lot of people are morning people, especially here in Las Vegas, man. It's something you kind of, I guess, have to get used to.
Oh yeah, Vegas is all after 11 or 12 p.m. because that's about the hangover wake up time. So
growing up in Vegas, what part of town did you really hang out a lot? Or
grew up in? It was always the east side, and so east side forever. Like it's like a whole culture within itself.
Yeah.
It's like, I want to say it's even like a smaller community, because like I'll find like, now I live in Henderson now, but like I'll find like, I'll go through my Instagram and I'll just be random. I'll see random people on the east side, but like even if I don't know them, like, oh, I've seen them.
Yeah.
Or like I've seen them involved in something. Like it's not uncommon for me to just like go anywhere on the east side and like see familiar faces. So I think it's a small community within itself, so a lot of appreciation, a lot of music that comes out of there. So
to the east side, you guys. Yeah, shout out east side right now. You guys are awesome. Thank you. So did you go to school in the east side too, or?
Yes, I went to Las Vegas High School. Before that, I went to a middle school. I went to Mac. I love Vegas High School though. That was always. This is no offense to Rancho, but you know, like, step it up.
Did you take any music classes in Vegas while you're there?
Yeah, I took one guitar class for, I believe it was I think it was my junior year.
Yeah.
And I did that, I don't know if I only did that for a semester, and then I had to like do volunteer work. But it was from there, and then senior year I did like intermediate jazz band.
No way.
Yeah, and I had a lot of good memories with a lot of good people in jazz band. It was my first introduction to actually being in a group, like as a whole bunch of musicians. Even if I wasn't, even if I didn't consider myself a musician, other people there were nice enough to say like, oh, you know, you're getting there. So like, you can be a musician at any age. So there were kids like, they were like, I was 18 at the time, but there were other people there who were like 15, 16. And like they're as much a musician back then as I am finally getting to be now. So it doesn't matter what age you get, as long as like it's a passion. Having to do concerts and failing, that kind of made me realize how much I love it. Because you don't really realize you love something until you fail and you decide you want to come back to try to do it again.
Dude, I 100% agree, man. You guys hear that? That is some true stuff right there. I 100%. That's what like separates most of people, is the fear of failure, man.
Oh yeah, that you have to get over it if you want. Yeah.
How were you introduced to the Las Vegas local music scene, and what was one of the first bands you've heard?
So I think this is everybody's first experience, but like I was introduced like when I didn't even know like house shows existed until like senior year, and somebody was like, hey, you know, we have this local band at a pool show. Yeah. Like if you want to check it out. I'm like, okay. So I went there. I went with a couple of friends, and it was really cool because I've never seen anything like that before. I think one of the bands was Special K.
It's like, so local bands you like?
Yes, definitely. Must Luxury Furniture Store Band. And like one last shout out, Desert Moon. Like it's I think these are the bands that are kind of like I can tell have taken a lot of influence from like from a lot of influence from just like them growing up listening to that type of music they listen to, and it definitely comes out. Especially like I said, with Must, they tend to do a lot of like random like covers of whatever they feel like, and I love that. I love that energy. Dude,
they bring a lot of energy, and their music is tight, and it's just like, those guys are tight. Must is tight, you're right. Like, which would you prefer? What do you think would be your ideal like venue, or like if you play anywhere in Vegas, where would it be?
I feel like my ideal venue, and like one venue that I really love and I love coming back to is Casa Verde. I think they're big, way bigger now. They've been growing like a lot, so they host a lot of cool things.
They do. They actually do a lot. And I think the spot where it's at is just like perfect, too. Close to downtown, close to everything. Yeah. I was gonna say, but Love Sick Senpai. What inspired the album cover? Actually, you guys, it was actually really cool. I thought it was pretty interesting album artwork.
Oh yeah.
I was what inspired that? Who's on the cover, dude? Is that you?
Yeah.
No way. Yeah. I would never be able to tell that, dude. Yeah. I was like literally talking about it. I was like, I wonder if this is him, man. I was like.
Yeah, that was me. My hair grew a little bit, but pretty much. what inspired me was like I love the idea of makeup. Like I've always been my sister, she loves makeup. My girlfriend, she's all into makeup, and I kept thinking like going back to like even My Chemical Romance, Gerard Way would always wear like makeup, and I think I just love the idea of just like portraying yourself as like art, thinking that like, okay, you know, like it's okay to paint because like I'm a canvas, you know, like and everyone's a canvas, and like you can just kind of like you can just be creative and things like that. And so like for that one I had my sister do my makeup because she's bomb at it. And then I also like I said like, oh hey, do you mind if I borrow a shirt? And so like I already had the whole background set up, and I had the lights, and I already had kind of idea. I want to do kind of like a neon demon like structure, and like that's how it's all happen. Like I feel like I love the idea of like sometimes just kind of throwing myself out there, and like even if it's weird, or even if it can like make some people like, for instance, because like not. Like as far as progressive as we are nowadays, there's some people who will be like, hey, like makeup, like why you're a dude, but like it's not even because I like to make people feel uncomfortable. I just like to make people think that like, hey, you probably have something that you want to show. So if you're too scared to do it now, let me do it first, so that way you can like you're not as scared, you know, like yeah, it's a huge inspiration.
I'll say, how long did it take you to record the album?
It took me, I'm not gonna lie, because like I said, I had to go through the whole like first learning how to play with metronome, which is like one thing that I never really thought like was gonna be an issue until I started playing. I'm like, I'm missing every beat and I'm getting frustrated. But like apart from that, then also learning the software and then getting all this equipment, I think it took me an easy like almost year and a half, almost 2 years to like actually get through with it. And like even then, like I still have like, that's just like a pinnacle of like what I've done, because I tend to like write music whenever I like have inspiration. So right now I think I have like 80 different songs still planned out.
You know what song I really like from the album, man?
Which one?
I like was it Two Pen Slice?
Two Pen Slice, yeah. that's the one that my girlfriend loves too.
No way.
Yeah, and like, cause like she's been through the whole thing. Like she was there. She's been there watching me record it. I remember I was doing it, and I was making the song with my girlfriend there. I'm like, hey, so I'm gonna go into the closet really quick, don't laugh. And so I went in there and I started writing down like, I just started writing down a lot of the lyrics, and I kept hearing in my head, I'm like, okay, that doesn't flow into that, let me try it again. And like, for something like that, it was weird, but I think the coolest part was just being able to just like I said, out of my comfort zone into something that I've wanted to do for a long time.
It's cool to hear that your girlfriend's so supporting, and she's actually in a couple of your songs too.
She's in two of them, and like it's funny, like I just remember asking her, and I mean even when I was doing like my Salsavalentino thing, I remember I did 2 shows with her. She actually went up and sang, because I was still trying to get used to playing guitar and singing. I couldn't do it, so she sang and I played the guitar. And I was just like, it's just cool things like that, you know. It's the love that you give to people that allows them to grow bigger. And like I said, that's why even my mom, like, she supports everything that I do. And any other mom would have been like, hey, like, are you sure you want to do this? But like, no matter, she doesn't question it. Like, so, and people in your life obviously always influence the type of music you're gonna make.
You can hear it, man. Honestly, like that's not like I can hear that you're influenced by more than just like rock music.
No, yeah, I'm influenced by everything, man.
Yeah.
Like I love all like I'm just gonna say it because I don't care. I love Akon. Like I love what he did.
Yeah.
I love like, I don't know. I still wish I would have had like more intuition or like more knowledge about like who was working with.
Yeah.
But overall, like it's just like these were the guys that could make not just make like singles, but could make like legend. Like I'll go back and listen to Akon. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'll go back and listen to T-Pain, Gym Class Heroes.
Gym Class Heroes, yes. That was like such a weird time period. The early 2000s was a funny time period. I don't think music could be made like that anymore.
No, it's.
And you recorded your album, and you said you recorded it all through like Garage Band, right?
I recorded it all through Garage Band.
That is incredible, man. I think that is awesome, and that you are literally pursuing your passion, your dream, and do any means, like, you know.
Yeah, and I hope I can inspire anybody to just like I said, it's a simple just a guitar, a little iRig, and just like you're not even a tablet, just your phone, and like you can make so much, or you can learn so much just from like those 3 tools right there.
It was awesome talking to you today, man. You are a beautiful and awesome soul. You are super talented here in Vegas, man, and thank you for coming down here. And
oh, thank you for inviting me. It was awesome. I love meeting you personally like this. Like you just being as real as you can with me, and I hope I was as real as possible.
Dude, thank you. No worries. And you have a single that's out, right?
Yes, it's 1974. It's one of my cooler works because like it's one of the things where I'm actually starting to experiment more based on sound design. So I hope you guys like it, and it'll be on Spotify, so check it out. And if you want, follow me, Salsavalentino, and keep up with like how I keep up with the scene. So
yeah, you guys should follow him. We're gonna have all the links below, and Salsavalentino is Instagram name too, which we'll post up too. The single's gonna be out, you guys. It's gonna be tight. Do you want to give your shout outs to anybody? Or?
Yes, definitely shout out to my mom. She was the #1 biggest inspiration for this album. Shout out to my girlfriend for helping me. I even dedicated that song Pink Wine to her, the first one. And shout out to all the friends that like have helped me along the way, and like all the lovely people doing what they can to like inspire other musicians to do music. So that's it.
Thank you all, you awesome souls, you guys. Salsavalentino, you guys. This is it for the Honest Coyote, and spread that peace and love. Woo.